Y'all give it up for Tushar, please. What can I say about Tushar's comedy that hasn't been said about the new Total Recall movie? Unoriginal, unentertaining, and a waste of $12. Was really good. How y'all living? I gotta give y'all some disclaimers real quick. First and foremost, I'm sick, so I can't get through a sentence without coughing, so y'all excuse me, don't think the cough's a part of my act. Second, and related to that, I am high as fuck on Robitussin right now, so if the shit ain't funny, just know I'm gonna be having a good time. I know some of y'all don't know me, so I'm new to this comedy thing, so let me run it down. My set is gonna be me telling y'all about me, all right? So first and foremost, for the last 12 years, I have been a hip-hop artist. Give it up. Yeah. Mildly successful. The fact that I'm up here doing this shows that I wasn't wildly successful, but that's not the point. Hip-hop pissed me off, man. Like, primarily, like, rappers' names, man. My bad. I just got you. Oh. Rappers' names have been pissing me off lately, man. I want to go back to a time where your rap name was just an adjective that you thought described your personality and the first letter of your name. You know what I'm saying? Devastating D, Jolly J. That was simple times. Or you took your first name, added a Y to it, then said your first name again. Mikey, Mike, Davey, Dave, Robbie, Rob. That's simple. Rappers now just killing me with their names, man. These cats, you can't just call yourself something soft and then add a gangster-sounding occupation after it and think that's the name. Velvet, the Executioner. What the fuck? Velvet, the Executioner. Lilac, the Kingpin. What the hell? How you Lilac the Kingpin? I think it's the young rappers that have it the worst, man. I met this young rapper, and his name was Fizzy, the Tycoon. I was like, wow, what should I call you? Fizzy? Fizz? He was like, nah, bruh, people call me Tycoon. I was like, okay. Or they call me Coon for short. I was like, whoa. Whoa, time out. People call you what? It's like, people call me Coon. I was like, your white fans call you Coon? He was like, yeah. So you're comfortable with people run, yo, Coon, Coon, give me your autograph, Coon. Oh, that little Coon can rap, so that cool. He was fine with it. That's my problem with hip-hop. I met this other rapper. His name was Young Homicide. Put his number in my phone, Young Homicide. He said, people call me Homo. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm gonna call you real quick so my number be in your phone. I called him, thought nothing of it. Thought nothing of putting Young H-O-M-O in my phone until my wife used my phone the next day and was like, baby, should I be worried that you called a young homo at 1:47 a.m.? I'm like, baby, listen, he wasn't a young homosexual, he was a young dude with a stupid ass rap name. I'm sorry, I think the most disturbing trend in hip hop is black rappers naming themselves after dead white people who hated black people when they were alive. How the fuck are you naming yourself after somebody that would have had you lynched if you were living in the same time? How are you the black Al Capone? You know that Al Capone hated Negroes. How are you young Mussolini? You don't see white artists doing this. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Mick Jagger. The white Louis Farrakhan. What? The hell? Yo, it's your boy Justin Bieber, you know what I'm saying? The white Al Sharpton, chilling with my girl Miley Cyrus, the white Angela Davis, Selena Gomez, the Hispanic Winnie Mandela. That shit, just hip-hop needs to stop. Tushar, which one's the one with the nice titties? You? Nice. You're right, those things are nice. Alright, so we got it out the way. I'm a hip-hop artist. Second thing, I'm married. People ask me, what's the secret to being happy when you're married? I tell people, the secret is not in the marriage. The secret is in the dating portion. You gotta go to the movies with your potential spouse. The most important thing you can do. You need to know what kind of movie watcher she is before y'all get married, because you're gonna be watching movies with her for the rest of your life. The rest of your life. You can't get married to an annoying movie watcher, right? You fuck around and marry a Who's That Guy movie watcher. That's the movie watcher that's cool watching the movie. till an actor come on and sparks a little familiarity, and they start this shit. Who is he? He was in, what was he in? And they ask you a stupid ass question like, was he in Steel Magnolias? You know damn well I didn't see Steel Magnolias. Be quiet, I'm trying to watch the movie. So they get mad at this point because you don't care who he is as much as they do. So they do this shit. Who is he? You know him. He was in it. We saw the thing in Charleston. Who is he? And it never fails. After 5 minutes of hearing them hypothesize and pontificate about who that guy is, you start wondering who he is. You can be like, shut up. You're annoying me. Be quiet. God damn. But who is that dude? Was he, and if you're anything like me, that annoys the shit out of you. Now you're pulling out your phone trying to figure out who he is. You can't Google him because you don't know his name. So you're using his physical attributes like white dude with big forehead who may have been in Steel Magnolias. And your phone is like, what the fuck? Do you mean Chaz Palminteri? You're like, no, Chaz Palminteri was in Bronx Tale. I know who he is. Meanwhile, you're missing major plot points in the movie. Just major chunks of the movie gone. Finally, you figure out who he is on IMDb, and the payoff never matches the hoopla because you're like, oh, I got it. He was prison guard number 2 in Steven Seagal's Hard to Kill. Yeah, that was it. Steven Seagal's Hard to Kill. Thank you. And they're back. They're watching the movie. Meanwhile, you're like, what the fuck? When did the baby become a vampire? I missed the whole... You might marry that. You might marry that. You fuck around and be like me, man. My wife has the worst movie watching quirk ever. My wife is an I already read the book first movie watcher. And I don't know if you ever watched a movie with somebody that read the book of that movie first. The most annoying shit ever. First and foremost, they never want the movie to be made in the first place because they think Hollywood is conspiring to ruin their precious book plot by making a big budget, easy to watch masterpiece full of explosions and car chases and awesomeness that some kind of way offsets their 600 pages of boredom. That was their book. So they sit there, my wife will sit there and give you a million reasons why the book is better than the movie. But she does it during the movie. This is what it looks like. Oh, see, this is different than in the book. Because in the book she had on... Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Wow. This is the last thing I'm going to say. But in the book, the top of the house was round, so when the airplane... Okay, I'll be quiet. Oh, see, you're not going to know what happened on this part because you didn't. Shut the fuck up about the book, all right? I want to be an I already read the book person, but the problem is I don't read books, man. Books make me sad. They make me sleepy. I can't read books. I tried to join into my wife's hype. She reads the book, so I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get over my fear. I can do this. I picked up one of her books. I'm going to read it. We're going to share this. Problem is, it was the girl with the dragon tattoo. I don't know if you ever open The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo to a non-reader, that shit is crippling. You know you're in too deep with a book when you can't even read the character names. Like every time a character speaks, your self-esteem just gets lowered a little bit. You're just like, I will avenge my brother's death, said you know what, you're Dan. For the rest of the book, you're going to be Dan. Every time I see that, man, I can't do it. There's been twice in my whole life I can honestly say I read the book first before the movie. The Passion of the Christ and The Cat in the Hat. That was for my book reading. But you know, do your research. Know what kind of movie watcher she is. She might be a quality control movie watcher. You know those movie watchers that find all the flaws in every movie. They sit there and say this shit. Pause real quick. You see that? He just shot the gun 4 times. Back in the barn, he shot it 3 times. 4 shots, 3 shots. That's 7 shots. Look in his hand. 6-shot Derringer. This movie sucks ass. Shut up. We will never get married, ever. What else about me? I had some embarrassing happen to me at work recently. Let me preface this story by saying it is 100% true, right? So here we go. In my day job, I teach kindergarten, right? Surprise. This is what's teaching your kids nowadays, right? So when this shit happened at school, I was 100% sure I was going to get fired, like 89% sure I was going to go to prison. I kid you. So this is what happened. I got to sit down because that Robitussin just hit my ass, boy. It was almost bad. So I was at school, right, summer camp. One of the students had a birthday. For her birthday, her parents brought in a big cake chocolate on chocolate, chocolate frosting, boom. Now, the kids in my school don't get a lot of sugar. They bring hummus and carrots for snack. So when they get sugar, they get sugar, right? So we cut up the cake, gave it to the kids. This one little boy was literally bouncing off the walls. He did a cartwheel. He was running around. At one point, he stopped in the middle of the floor and said, "I can't control myself." I was like, shit, me and my teaching partner were looking, and we were dying laughing. It was like when you blow weed smoke in a kid's face, and you're like, this is wrong as fuck, but it's hilarious. So we're just watching it and laughing. And I looked at my clock, and I was like, oh shit, it's time for his parents to come. Let me calm him down. I don't want him to get in trouble. He's just a little hyper right now. So I walked over to talk to him. He's about this tall. A little foreshadowing. That fact will be important later in the story. So I said, hey buddy, you need to calm down. I know you're excited. Your parents are about to come. I don't want you to get in trouble. Go put some water on your face. Calm down. He starts doing this. Nah, 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 nah. I was like, what the fuck? I looked at my partner, I was like, yo, he's going ham. We're laughing our asses off. He's nah, 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 nah. Bit me directly on the tip of my joint. I said, oh! My partner was like, yo! Little boy ran away. Nah, 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 nah. Nah. A couple thoughts go through your head the first moment after you get bitten in the dick by a little boy. Wait, y'all make me laugh. Be quiet. Shut up. So, I'm bending there. I'm bending down. My first thought was, oh my God, please don't hurt. Please don't hurt. Please don't hurt. And it didn't hurt miraculously because he didn't like gnaw on it. It wasn't like, it was just like his little teeth just grazed my joint. But let me just stop the story and say, I'm standing across the street from Bulldogs, and I just said, his little teeth grazed my joint. I never want this moment to happen ever again in life. So anyway, I'm sitting there. My next thought, this is where my mind was. I was like, holy shit, what if it left a mark? I'm married. You can't just go home with a new abrasion on your dick when you're married. You can't just have new nicks and bruises. How do I explain this? Oh, baby, what? No, you got it all wrong. This bite mark ain't from a random slut, baby. A 5-year-old boy did this shit. Calm down. So, as I'm thinking this, I hear, there's my boy. I look back. This little boy's father walked in the door to pick him up. My heart dropped, right? So the little boy ran in his arms. Nah, nah, nah. His father's like, whoa, y'all hopped up on sugar? I'm like, yeah, he had a piece of cake. He's like, whoa, sugar. I hope he didn't do anything crazy. Nah, this is the pivotal moment in the story. Because I wanted to just be like, nah, he's good, right? To get a little boy like the don't ask, don't tell shit. But then I thought about what if little Susie, who watched the whole thing, a week later they're on a play date, she's like, remember you bit Mr. Anderson's penis? And you know, father's like, what? That one racist mother's like, I told you. You know, I thought about Joe Paterno. Joe Paterno got in trouble. Too soon. Is it too soon? Is it really? Is it because he's dead? My bad. So anyway, I was like, what wouldn't Joe Paterno do? I need to say something. So my first thought was, how do you put this? What's the politically correct way to tell a grown man that his son just bit you in the dick? What do I say? Yeah, his mouth kind of bumped my joint. Joint is too urban. His teeth grazed my hang down. Nah, that sounds like a Ricky Martin lyric. What the fuck do I say? Just as I was thinking this, right on cue, the little boy says, I bit he wee-wee on accident. I was like, oh shit, I'm going to prison. Not only did this little boy rat out the whole